Hello, everyone. This is KJ. Welcome back to Subsistence. Today we're going to try to get a little bit of glass done. But first I want to run up and check on the lock crate. Let's grab two. And, oh, I was making fishing tackle. That's what it is. Okay, that's probably going to rot. I'll just drop it in there and dump the fishing tackle. I think that box needs to be further down. But let's go see, go up to the arch and see if we can grab the crate. It's pretty early, so hopefully we'll find one or two. I made enough picks that we can sort of afford to use base power to make more glass if we need to. I'm not sure if I have any. I think I might have sandstone. I don't know. We'll look when we get back. Hello, dear. Alright, let's see here. I don't want to walk right by it because I'm distracted as always. Always distracted. Yeah. Here's what I think that's iron over there. Run, rabbito! I don't remember if I looked for rogues and decided, oh, it's fine, there's no rogues. Or if I didn't look for rogues and I'm just foolishly running around like a crazy person. That's a deer. A female deer. That up there? That's a ray, a drop of golden sun. What do we got right here? A bear. And an ammo crate. I thought this was the locked crate. What is this, easy mode? Why are you just standing there? There we go. I know you're a level 1 bear, but gotta go for your early morning run, Bubba. Alright. He's over there somewhere. Hopefully he's not running up behind me right now. I could use a day of not being in fear and not being uncomfortable and hungry. Today on the server was not a great day. I mean, everybody was struggling to find some veg, and it was pretty rough. It was crazy. And I'm still kind of in search for important loot mode from being on the server. I don't know if any of you experience that when you change saves and it takes you a while to adjust and figure out what you really need. Like, the only thing we need is to, like, grab a lock crate, you know? We're just piling on the stuff, grabbing some goods. But I thought we'd take a look anyway, just to see. And I didn't see it, and we're kind of above the lock crate now. There's another one over there on the other side of Happy. But I've talked about this a couple of times in the last few days. There seems to be a notion that there are times when the lock crates don't spawn in, and that's not actually what's happening. Like, the lock crates do spawn in at the time that they're supposed to, and they exist for however long that they do. I don't know how long that is. It feels like a quarter of the day to me. And you just gotta find them before they're gone. And I've not had a lot of luck with that lately. But we're not really in need of anything. It's just nice to get them. Usually it saves a little time, and it certainly saves power and mass. There it is. I must have walked right past it earlier. So we'll grab this one. And there's some matches. There's shotgun shells. You can see I'm getting these. Oh, there's three rifle rounds. That's good. I think that's probably the most important thing that I'm looking for on this advanced save is ammunition. And stuff to fix my weapons with. That deer is having a bad day. Where you going? We just follow her around for a minute. Maybe she'll lead to some good stuff. I'm not sure. Alright, well, let's move on. There's also a couple over in the birch that spawn, but they spawn really late in the day. So you gotta catch them either right when they spawn in or early in the morning. Before I get out of bed anyway. There's some scrap. What's that? More scrap? There's also something behind me that I passed. Well, I'll grab the scrap because we're going to build some railings. Oh, look at that. Let's just see quickly. This one here that's close to our little cabin there. This one's a little bit later. Now let's see. What was I saw? There we go. Saw out of the corner of my eyeball. Was that any good? Did we do good? Not really. We just have... Oh, I'm a little hungry. Oh, but we did pick up some more adhesive and weapon parts, which is nice. My very first time playing this game, the playthrough that I was on, let's take this guy out. Yeah, I know, buddy. I was on easy mode and no hunters, so I spent all of my time looking for weapon parts. It's a good way to learn the game. It's a terrible strain. It's very hard to play easy mode, and it's even harder to play without hunters on. Once you get used to having access to all of that great stuff, there it is. Okay, we can go up to the creek and run down it just in case. There's a blueberry. If you, for some weird reason, like you were on vacation or something, and you missed the episode with me and Annie, Armored Annie on her channel, oh my gosh, I was laughing through the entire thing. I'm sorry, Annie. It was funny. But yeah, go check that out. Check out Annie's channel. Subscribe to her, if you will, please. And yeah, it was pretty good. We did the North Lake Loop, and it wasn't very profitable, but she got 2 moose, which was great. And we saw a bit of Charlie. Charlie's got their first floor done. And we came home in the dark. It was pitch black. Which was the funny part for me. Because it is a little bit scary to run through the woods in the dark, and I did get into the water eventually. and swim. Alrighty. I'm hot. It's hot and sticky out here. It's about the middle of July, so we're gonna start getting some storms. Oops, there's another blueberry. Alright. But I wanted to show you a little bit about what I intend to do with this glass. And then I really like this side entrance. I did put another one down right there. So I might get, I don't know. Kind of like this one too. I don't know what to do with it. Alright, I think I picked up some meat. And we need a cube. A cube? No, a fuel brick. I'll see one. Make 3, because I picked up enough stuff for it. And we need that. I thought I had a match. Oh, there they are. I've got a whole stack of matches, don't I? Good deal. That in there. And there we go, 29 weapon parts. We did bring up quite a few of them. And we need the adhesive. And we don't need that. I'll just take all of that. There we go. And there's some seeds, 2 cotton seeds. That's nice. Alright, let's see. Where did I put... Oh, I put it over here, didn't I? There's glass, and the rest of the adhesive, and some ingots, and a ton of that. This is running, by the way. And, yep, got all that. Got all that. Got all that. I was thinking that there was an actual triangle. Someone suggested that I use these. But I was thinking there was like an actual triangle. But I don't see that. For that little fishing hut down there. We're going to make some of these. And I told you guys at least 4. So we'll just go ahead and make 4. I'll grab the rest of that. And a steak. And I'll put all that away. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to follow that roof line for a little bit. There we go. And the nice thing about roofing is you don't have to have a foundation to attach it to. You can just attach it to roofing, which is really nice. The first piece of roof you need a foundation for. So that's that first section there. Get that going up there. There we go, see what I mean? So there's no foundation wall or anything underneath that. You can just attach it to the roof in front of it. There we go. Hang on a second. Should I go out all the way to this edge, maybe? That might be cool. Let's see if we can do it 2 more times. Yeah. And then we're out of glass. But that's okay, because we got this part done. And, oh yeah, I was gonna see... I don't think that I brought glass with me. Just the stuff that was already made. Because we can get it. No, that's not any of that right. That was just weirdness. Those don't go there at all. That goes there. That fish doesn't go in there. What a mess. Put that back in there. And the adhesive. There we go. And sticks, of course, go over there. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, we can get 2 more in there. There we go. All right. There we go. That just follows that nice roof line. And of course we have the enclosed space, mostly for winter time because it's far too hot to be. Right now we're standing up, we're getting heat from the fire. That's not good. But before we get too far into winter time, we're gonna wanna do something about the, oh my gosh, I can't talk and think at the same time anymore. But we're gonna make trips back and forth still, and of course we'll bring the ATV down here before winter, because that's gonna be a blast. That huge lake out there with the ATV, it's gonna be amazing. Okay, we don't really need anything other than putting some of this stuff away. No, double barrel and then rifle. There we go. And we picked up those cotton seeds. That's really cool, 19 cotton seeds. We don't need any of them, so we can grow them just for repairing, so we don't have to worry about that at all. I think this is, yeah, it's fine. So it's at 100%, but if I turn it the other way, I can only get 85%, which I find very strange. Alright. I don't think I have any mass put away anywhere. How's the pickaxe? It's good. And that can go in there. Does that not look weird? And there's some bullets. There we go. And we also picked up a tiny bit of copper in there. Alright. I think because it's so hot, if I can get the right tool out, we'll go swimming. You can just see that I'm just burning alive. It's over there on the right side. Now we'll be nice and chill. Gonna start getting this to spawn in. You have to, the lake spawns, there's like that first sort of, you know, new save smell. you can get pretty much everything that you need right away. But then wherever you spend time, that all the loot seems to pile up over there. I think that was my shadow. Oh no, that is kelp. There's birds outside freaking out. The crows. They're fighting over the cat food, I think. Crows and the blue jays, I should say. Here we go. I don't really need this kelp, but it's kind of nice to grab some once in a while. I like to start, when I start a new save, I like to start by gathering kelp, and then I'll keep it going. Because each piece of kelp will last, you know, several minutes. And so if you have a big stack of it, you can keep it going in perpetuity. A really big word for my face to achieve this early in the morning. But yeah, I want to get this spawning in really well. But I think we need more storage, because if our storage, power storage fills up by the end of every day, and so that means to me that I've got room for more power storage, because there's a point at which it's full, the stuff is running, and it's just staying on full, which, you know, so I think another power storage, which we might have the power in mass to do. We just need to get this glass going in the refiner. That's too deep. We'll need a boat for that. My grandpa used to say, too deep, gotta get a boat. We used to get about 1.5 inches of water on the front lawn during a, you know, good winter rainstorm back in the day. See, it's getting close to evening, and so when we get out of the water up here, we'll look and see if we can't find that evening crate. And kind of, once you establish a pattern of looting and you stick to it, you know, you'll have days here and there where there's no loot. Don't give up. Go back the next day. It's just a dry day. They happen. But once you get that loot pattern established, you'll get faster and faster at running through that area. And I've heard a lot of people say that you can just go sort of back against your own route. And I mean, that's true. I don't think it's quite as good as it used to be, though. It feels like it. It feels like the loot is thinner than it used to be. I don't really need to contend with a bear. I would like to go that way. Is that okay with you, bear? We'll just walk. There we go. Get around that corner. I saw a little lady find this birch lock crate way at the back of the birch the other day. And really close to the waterfall, I think she was. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's where she was. And I thought, gosh, I don't think I've ever seen a crate that far away before. You just stand there sniffing. You sniffing fool. And now, she's got me looking at the shadows of trees too, because I think it was like right in a tree, right in the shadow, but it was way back here where that wolf is. Oh, that's a bear. About where that bear was. And I don't think I've ever seen the crate that far back before, but that's cool. Wherever you can find it, you know. But really, I just want to get the loot spawning here in the birch so that I can come up here for, you know, a few minutes every day. It only takes a couple of minutes to go through each of these sections. I should probably eat that liver. There we go. Before the wolf catches up to me. What was that? Oh, I thought I saw a health bar up here. Alright. I didn't. I love these pathways. There's the bear. Wow, what a view. Coming over the hill, seeing that big mountain up there. It's awesome. There are a lot of times when I miss a ton of loot because I'm looking up, you know. Isn't that gorgeous? But we're getting all the scrap. I'm really glad about that. I know a lot of people struggle, really struggle, to keep the scrap coming in. Wow, look at all these ammo crates. Oh, nice, rifle round. I was going to make a joke about all 2 of them, and then I saw the rifle round. I'm super happy with getting the ammunition figured out. Just like all saves, I just went through a dry spell with the ammunition. You know, I kept using it and wasn't getting enough of a replacement for it. So that's another thing that makes it nice to find a lock crate every day. And we did find one today, so I'm glad about that. Oh yeah, I know. What is this box right here that I'm losing? Okay. Just a mystery crate. I know, that bear was so tired. They're exhausted. They're trying to get lots of fat before winter. Usually when I find the crate, it's right here on this shelf. Somewhere along that shelf. But on the server, Karun and Alan and Johnny have found more crates and have given them to me than I've found crates myself, which has been amazing. The ability on that last save, that last playthrough, for me to pump out the lockpicks was amazing. I was so flippin' pleased at how well that went. And you guys will see coming up, probably this coming Tuesday, Annie and I have built a massive base. And we still don't have a BCU. But the base that we built is about 4 times as big as this base. So in length, it's three foundations wide. And then the length of it, I think, is 14 or 15 foundations. It's super huge. Let's turn on this great light down here. I just love that. So we'll do a glass archway. And what I was thinking was Star Trek, you know, the arch on the holodeck. But I was thinking that there was a triangle piece this way that sort of went that way. But what it is this flat piece with a triangle that comes down that way. And that's still cool. We can do that. And then a couple of pieces of glass over the top. I almost fell off the roof just now. And, oh. Alright. How are we doing here? So, we only picked up 7 glass. But that was just the first time. You know, we dove in there one time for pearls, and that was it. And so that's the first time that we've really sort of picked up any sandstone. And so we got to do all that by hand. The drill can only do metals and water. And right now it's on water because it's summertime and it's very hot. All right, now then. Let's see, we got 129 mass. We're at almost full power. It's just starting to drop. Let's do power again. So we need 4 more scrap, 5 more mechanical parts, 7, oops, 7 boards. And there we go. And we get another power down. I want more mass, but there we go. But we don't really have a call for more than 200 power, or 200 mass, I mean. But it would be nice to have a couple of thousand power. Good grief. Thirsty, thirsty. There we go. And I think we will build a room for these. Like last time on the base on the North Lake, I put them under the floor. But I think, or the drills are under the floor. Maybe it's the drills that I put under there. But anyway, here we go. Now we're building up stuff from this BCU rather than carrying built stuff all the way across the map, which is scary. Scary, scary stuff. Like to do better on this. So yeah, now we have the capacity for 2,000 power, and we'll add in some more. Let's go up on the roof. We'll add in some more mass later on. Our ability to generate mass is not very great. So we got that. We'll probably put a light in there because lights look so good underneath the glass. And we'll take a look at the map. And you can't hardly see it. There's one light here and one light here. But all of this other stuff is blocking it. Taking a look at the map, there they are, right at our heels, from where we just were before the sun went down. Isn't that crazy? And also like to do some cougar runs. I mean, we're here, and they're so available right here. So I wasn't suggesting that there would be a cougar here. A couple of people thought I was. No. But if the cougar's right there, which he was for us when we went to get the honey, and you take off in that direction, that cougar will soon be here. Even if you lose him and you go back around, you know, he'll still be here until he heads back. But there's 3 cougars here. One of them, or 2 of them, sometimes cross this little river here, which you can't see, but it goes like that up into the mountain. And one right there, right above, what is that, northwest of the upper glacial pond. All right, you guys, we got a glass roof. It's nice. It's big. I'm just so happy with how this base is going. Thank you all so much for coming along. I do hope that you have a lovely evening. We will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.